back to Starseeds and Patriots of Down Under. I'm Chris, your host, and thank you for joining me, all of you, my beautiful audience. And as you can see in the title today, it's about Earth Alliance and the Galactic Fed Flyover at the G.S.I.C.Conference in Colorado 2024 this year. Now, before I get to it, everyone, I just want to give you a little bit of quick housekeeping and update. Okay, now, recently, since in the last 3 weeks, you have all probably noticed I haven't been online. Okay, unfortunately, our studio back there copped a bit of a smashing due to outside forces. Yes. Okay, due to the fact that I put out the video about BlackRock going bankrupt and Vanguard and State Street going next. Unfortunately, the powers that be here in Australia, deep state elements, so to speak, I will name them, ASIO, like to think it's funny to target pensioners that are on a disability and take out expensive pieces of equipment and make me pay out good money to get them fixed or replaced. And it's not funny because really it does play with my confidence, and it's actually, I will say, it fucked with me for the last 3 weeks. It's bad enough that I suffer confidence problems as it is, because of the certain experiences that I've suffered or endured and still moving through and letting go of in my life. Now, I don't need people like ASIO doing that, but unfortunately, this is the name of the game, and this is the goes with the territory, unfortunately, and it's just one of those hits I have to take. But I have been unfortunately out of the game due to the fact, well, it's not even a game, really. This is a war, and we're getting down to brass tacks at the end of the day. You can see what's going on around us. But I had to take that hit, unfortunately, and it has messed with me a little bit, as I mentioned. But for the time being, I'll have to just use my phones that I'm using right now that I'm recording to all of you on. And so I just thought it would be important that I give you a bit of an apology, sincerely, from my heart to all of you, because I know that you have been building a little bit of a trust in me and obviously resonate with some of the things that I've spoken about, my personal experiences throughout my journey that have helped you along yours. You obviously like some of the information that I present from other places as well, such as AMG News or Space Force website, etc., or wherever else I might share information from, photos that I've collected over the years. You obviously find something that has resonated with you to bring you towards my channel and subscribe. And I want to thank you, all of you that have stuck with me, and appreciate my apology that I'm sending heartfelt to all of you right now, because I do find this to be one of my last passions that I have left. I do this because I'm passionate. I don't do this for thought or seeking out reward or asking for money or anything like that. So I actually fork out from my own pocket for StreamYard that I'm using right now, so I can bring photos and videos and everything to you as well. Excuse me, I do have a little bit of a tickle this morning. And it does cost a little bit, like I don't ask for anything in return. I do this because I love it, and I do it because I'm passionate. And I love to be able to bring information to all of you to help you all understand and help you along your journey. So I hope that you appreciate my apology where I'm coming from, because I do sincerely mean it. Excuse me. Very bad tickle this morning, everyone, so please bear with me. It's they've been spraying the skies badly overnight here in Australia, and it's getting very thick lately, very thick, that we're all choking on. So, but in saying that, everyone, I want to quickly move on now to today's quick presentation. Okay, now I know I might be a little bit late, but some of you might not have seen this video yet. And to all of you that are on my channel that haven't seen this video floating around online, we have been given full permission by this lovely lady here, Miss Elena Danaán, to be able to present to all of you this video footage that was filmed at G.S.I.C. conference in Colorado, Denver, Colorado, 2024, between 27th and 29th, at a star watch night with 1,000 witnesses. Yes, 1,000 witnesses, okay? Now, this was also pre-organized by Elena with her contact, Thor Eredyon, upstairs, a member of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, as she is emissary to our planet. And she asked him, what do you think of the possibility of a flyover during the conference? Could you organize it? And he thought it was obviously a great idea. So they organized it. They organized also the Earth Alliance to do a flyover with them. Now, the Earth Alliance ships are TR-3Bs, for any of you that don't know. They used to be a highly valued CIA asset, okay, but they are now under white hat control. A lot of them are under white hat control. There's probably the odd one that's still covertly being used by CIA and ASIO and other different countries, you know, but I dare say the majority of their fleet has been confiscated by white hat factions and is being used by the Earth Alliance now. Now, this did a flyover first, moving through the sky over the conference at an altitude of 62 miles, which is roughly about 40 kilometers. Okay, this is above the section of space where atmosphere meets space. Okay, this is just above that. Okay, now considering the area that they're actually flying over is also a no-fly zone and a no-drone zone. But still, this was visible from the ground. Okay, this was absolutely brilliant. And considering it was pre-organized for the time, day, date, okay, to be promised to the crowd and deliver, shows how much Elena is truly in contact with the Galactic Federation of Worlds and has been chosen as our emissary. And thanks to this lovely lady here as well, Miss Dani Henderson, for providing this beautiful conference that so many people gather, 1,000 starseeds and souls that have gathered here for their mission on this planet, gather at her beautiful conference that she created, puts herself on the line for, you know, and funds it herself. For them to be able to make a statement like that, promise and deliver, shows that that would have to be the #1 conference on the planet to be able to promise and deliver such a flyover of 7 ships, light ships that you can see clearly from the ground at 62 miles above. That's a very high altitude, okay? Still visible. It shows how much that they are telling the truth, 100%. That Elena is in contact with off-world human intelligence, the Galactic Federation of Worlds, which is, to me, everything that I have been learning in relation to ancient history and that which was promised and prophesied that shall return. The grand armies of heaven that shall return at the end of days. It is written in that book called the Bible. It was taken from Sumerian epics that were written 400,000 years earlier. So this is the reasons why the government wants to create false flag events in the sky using holographic technologies. Because everything that they've taught us in movies, entertainment, sci-fi, has taught us that everything that comes from the sky is bad. It's because they want us to believe that, because in fact, they have feared themselves, the deep state and the Illuminati, satanic factions, etc., have in fact feared themselves what is coming from the sky. Okay? And that is 100% truth, because they know it's the end of their days, not ours. It is the start of ours, a new beginning, the golden age, the return of the golden shining ones. Yes, the return of the Seba Hashmaim, the grand armies of heaven. So in saying that, everyone, I'm going to shut up for the time being. I'm going to quickly show you all this beautiful video that has been provided to us by Dani and Elena. I hope you enjoy. Check it out. What do you think of that, everyone? Pretty impressive, hey? And as Dani said in that last statement at the end of that video, how else could they promise a flyover at the time they said, the date they said, at exactly the place, okay, with a no drone flyover zone at 62 miles and be visible completely from the ground. Now, here's another thing, is that Tony Rodriguez also came along, was there in present at the actual conference as well. Now, he took his drone to an area that was outside the no-fly zone of the no-fly zone, and flew his drone to an altitude where you could no longer see it. Yeah, so you can prove that whatever they were seeing from the sky was not a drone. Okay, and it also proves as well, highly beyond belief of any doubt, that Elena is 100% in contact with off-world human intelligence, the Galactic Federation of Worlds, and that Miss Dani Henderson has been the representative of this conference, has promised and delivered, as she said she would, with Elena, fleets of ships, 7 ships. Did you love that? Did you like that? I know I did, because I've seen singular ships by themselves, lightships, out here that I've filmed, that I have video proof of on my hard drives. Okay, but I've never seen 7 in formation like that, flying in and out of formation across the sky back and forth. Did you like the laser pointer? For any of you who didn't know who was, if you weren't there, okay, I know I wasn't, but this has been relayed by Dr. Michael Salla, that it was actually him holding the laser pen or pointer, pointing to the ships and highlighting them in the sky. amazing. Yeah, and the fact that the TR-3B flew over first, that's the Earth Alliance, and flashed its lights on each corner, acknowledging the crowd down below at exactly the time and day that they said and promised and delivered. Can't get any better than that, eh? Can't get any better than that. So I'd like to see any other conference out there in the world try and say the same thing and deliver. Good luck. Now, just quickly moving on, everyone. Now, you know that I have a very discerning ear and a discerning eye, and I like to listen or look for things that really capture quickly, not just my imagination, but also a bit of truth in plain sight. Now, recently, Elena and Dr. Sala and JP did a video in relation to Saturn's mining rings and other information that they were talking about, okay, just after the conference had finished. And one particular scene in the video, I've actually gone and pre-recorded for you all that I'm just about to share, shows where JP is actually talking about how these arcs not only have this humming sound that we've all heard, that we've had relayed by Elena as being this plasmic energy being sent to the arcs to fire them up, essentially, okay, which sounds very similar to a heartbeat, okay, very similar to a heartbeat, very similar also to the same sound that was heard in the movie Contact, which is what something that Elena and Dr. Sala and Dani and everyone has shown us as well. There's a very good comparison to the two. I think Contact, the movie, is a white hat movie, possibly of truth in plain sight. But what I'm about to relay to you all is how the JP depicted a certain sound and actually did the sounds of, I don't know whether he was just referring to this movie himself, but I find it fundamentally funny that an insider who's come out recently to the public would do the same sounds. Okay, now I think it's just coincidence maybe, but what if, I'm saying, what if in the movie Prometheus, the engineers, when they first come in holographic form and they're on the deck where the sarcophagi are, well, not sarcophagi, the sleeping chambers are, okay, and the command console with the big chair, when he reaches to his left, he picks up a flute and makes a certain tune, okay? There is 4 specific sounds. Oh, 5, sorry. 5 specific tunes, sounds, tones. JP made the same sounds. Now, is that coincidence or is that truth in plain sight that the movie presented us years before and JP possibly just did the same one, or is JP just referring to that movie as an example for us? Have a listen. Check this out.
And I know throughout the years there has been drip drops of how spaceships communicate with the military, with certain types of movies, using music. So
there you have it.
It's
hear that? Do 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 do. It's the same tune. Now you could see Elena's reaction when she heard him say or hum that tune. I think she knew exactly as well. I'm going to play it again for you. Watch.
And I know throughout the years there has been drip drops of how spaceships communicate with the military, with certain types of movies, using music. So
there you have it.
It's
very similar, isn't it? Very similar. So I think Prometheus was telling us more so, and I think Ridley Scott knows a hell of a lot more than he's been telling us as well. I think he's highly read in and just being used as an asset to deliver a negative message. Yeah. Nonetheless, the engineers, that is based on truth, and so is the black goo that's in the movies, which changes you at a genetic level. Yeah, it's all truth in plain sight. What have we all been seeing and learning in the last few years? We see it all in front of us. Now we have some things to refer back to. Truth in plain sight. It's everywhere, throughout every movie, through every sci-fi series, TV franchise. Okay, just got to have a discerning ear and a discerning eye to see and hear. It's unbelievable. I think personally, the movie itself was telling us a bit of truth in plain sight, and JP is just referring to that movie as an example. But nonetheless, is truth because, as he said, movies, TV shows, etc., are using music as a means to show how some ships communicate back and forth with the military or with each other's ships. Music or sound, vibration, frequency. So have a listen, have a listen to that again if you'd like on your own time. Go and have a listen to that actual video. I'll leave the link in the description for it. A couple other little videos I just want to quickly play as well before I leave. I'm going to show you this quick video of a holographic card. Now, whether it be true or not. Real technology? Not sure. But if it is, I highly say that it's probably connected to the new quantum system that's coming into play very shortly. That's basically underlying the present system, waiting to drop out so that we can prop it up with a new system. It could be. It save a lot of time and hassle of actually carrying around wallets, for starters, or bulky, smart glass, transparent aluminum phones, which will be coming out as well, which I have shown you all in the past as well. Okay, it makes a lot of sense if you want to go and purchase things and you've got all these different cards, etc., in the present, like now with our wallets. What if you could save them holographically? So much more convenient. Just one card, flip it up, open, scroll through your pages, scroll through your cards, find the right card, click on it, and then when you're done, press the center button, the hologram goes away. I think that's pretty convenient. Damn good technology if that's what's going to be coming out. I'm in. I'd love to have something like that. It makes it so much easier, so long as it's a viable technology and not this bullshit system. It's got to be under the quantum system, nothing else. It has to be. So let me know what your thoughts are and leave your comments below in regards to that. But I'm going to leave this all on a high. I want to say just apologies again to everyone for my departure of being offline for the last 3 weeks, but unfortunately the studio took a hit and I'm in the process of getting her fixed right now, and she's going to get a lot of love and she's going to be getting a lot of upgrades. So I'll be back online with my computer and my proper system very shortly and present some really cool shit and get some stuff going and tell some more of my experiences and hopefully get these interviews that I've got lined up all on the road. But in saying that, I'm Chris, everyone. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all. You are amazing. And please just remember as well, give us a like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel get out past the algorithms to a wider audience. I can see that, with my last video with BlackRock, it got quite a good viewing. Hence the reason why back there got taken down. Not your fault. It's just the subject matter. It's me. I got to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Okay. But please give us a like, share, and subscribe because it really does help. It also helps me as a person grow and expand as a person and as a channel as well for all of you, so that I can continue bringing you all great information, journeys, experiences of mine for all of you. So in saying that, everyone, take care. And I'm going to leave you on a high with that video again of Dani's and Elena's from the G.S.I.C.Conference in Colorado, Denver, 2024.